All right, did we get this one back? Jeez. Streamed live 15 minutes ago. That means this isn't live. That means...
Wow. It did it again.
Okay, what is going on here? Yeah, I did do it again. We started over again, guys. So it's given me... What is it giving me? Are these 50? No, there's no rhyme or reason for it. This is a 16-minute video, 27-minute, 12:25, 19:47, and now we've started a new one. No, there's no rhyme or reason for it. This is a... So it's not cutting me off at 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It's just cutting me off. YouTube is suppressing your content, Brian. Yeah, I agree, Drone Wolf. By the way, Drone Wolf Media has a cool website too if you want to check that out. Drone Wolf Media on YouTube does a lot of cool drone shots. What kind of drone do you use, Drone Wolf? Is that a Mavic Pro? I actually have a Mavic. It's about a year old, and I need to break that out and just do some flyovers. I've hesitated doing it because they've changed the laws here, and I'm not sure I'm not up to speed on the laws. And the last thing I wanted is to get my butt thrown in jail because I disobeyed a politician's command about drones. So what do you have, Drone Wolf? YouTube is acting up. Shadow ban Brian. Who else does that? Something to think about. Phantom 4 Pro. Whoa, that and an Inspire. Nice. Those are some cool ones. Phantom 4 Pro. Is that DJI Phantom? DJI, I think. Yeah, they're the same ones that make the Mavic, I think. Hey, all right. So what I was saying was, somebody said not voting won't help. It actually does, because if you build, and I know this takes a while. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Drone Wolf. I know this takes a while, but you have to be patient. Somehow life is built to where it's easy to let go of the truth and it's hard to grasp the truth. I don't know why. It's like that saying, a lie will make its way around the world before the truth gets its pants on. It's true. It's just true. I don't know why that is. You can demonstrate it every single day of your life. It's easy to compromise. It's easy to do bad. It's easy to eat bad. It's easy to be lazy. All the things that are easy are going to end up, ironically, making your life hard. And all the things that are hard will end up making your life easy. For example, like in diet, it's easy. Like you could easily eat a half a gallon of ice cream a night before you go to bed. It's easy to do that. But in doing that, you're going to create some problems for yourself in the future. Whereas if you ate whole foods and you ate a modest diet and you worked out, and I'm talking about working out like high intensity interval training or breaking down muscle tissue when you're in the gym. If your objective is to go in the gym and just completely break down the muscle tissue so that when you're in that rest and recovery and recuperation mode, you become stronger, your bones become denser. This is especially important for women, but the way life is designed is those things that are worthwhile are difficult. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of planning, a lot of thoughtfulness to actually do those things which are really good for you. It's so easy to do the things that are bad for you and so hard to do the things that are good for you until you get into a certain mode. So when you say, well, not voting is not going to help you, it's not going to help anything. Yes, it will, because by not voting, you're actually saying, I do not consent and will not conform and will not contribute to this system that is killing us. You don't change the mafia by becoming a part of a mafia or voting for a new mafia boss. How much sense does that make? You don't change the world and you don't recognize that bad things are in the world and then give bad people a monopoly on force and violence. What kind of sense does that make? You don't recognize that a fiat currency Ponzi scheme will utterly train wreck an entire nation and then give bankers free reign over the United States monetary system. You just don't do that. So when you don't vote, you're actually making a stand and you're becoming a standard in your own society. Whether your society's big or small, they look at you and then you start lighting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men. But as soon as you back off, that fire cools down and goes away. It's like, have you ever been around a campfire on a cold night and you're like, you're real cold and you step close to the campfire and you get super hot on this side? As soon as you turn away from the fire, that heat just evaporates almost instantly. That's exactly how it is about living a life of a principled life. Principled people don't vote because they realize that you're actually voting for, you're actually casting a vote of support for immorality. That's exactly what you're doing. And you would have to, and I'm open to the Socratic method. Show me how voting isn't voting for evil. Show me how voting curbs evil. Because so far, what voting has gotten us is $22 trillion in debt. It's really gotten us $120 to $150 trillion in debt if you count unfunded liabilities. An incredibly massive military-industrial complex that Eisenhower warned us about. I mean, a president of the United States gets up there and warns us about the threat of military-industrial complex. Voting has gotten us that in spades. We're wasting $60 million a day on NASA for what? And then we're talking about the home. You know how many homeless people? There's like 500 or 600 homeless people in the United States. We can't funnel that money and feed some people. As long as you're going to extort that, don't throw it to the NSA. To NASA. Give it to some homeless people. Build some shelters, and don't just give them a fish. I'm not saying give people something for nothing. Teach them how to fish. If you give a person a fish, you feed them for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, they'll feed themselves for a lifetime, and they'll be productive members of whatever society they're a part of. And then they start setting brush fires of freedom. So by not voting, you actually help society. You don't hurt it, you help it. By contributing to, it's like, if you stand for what is right and stand alone, that is better than walking with the multitude in the wrong direction. And I'm open for correction. But voting in a corrupt system for corrupt people, expecting not to have more corruption, is literally the definition of insanity. Literally. I don't even see how you can look at it any other way. Trump for puppet master, laughing my ass off. Free men fly drones wherever a free man wants without fear of government. Touche. Duck, go. Trump Netanyahu 2020. Thanks for the hand claps. Eyes like no other. Eyes like no other. Thanks, mother. Perhaps I should just go ahead and open a new window now so I'll be ready the next time the live stream bumps. God, I can't even believe there's 150 people in here after all that's happened tonight. Let me just remind you guys, if you're new right now, what has happened tonight. Going to my channel here. This is live. Look at this. Look how many live streams I've had tonight, and I only initiated one of these. I'm on my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on the 6th live stream. Streamed 9 minutes ago. Did this one close out too? It says I'm still live. 150 watching. Ridiculous to put that many live streams up on the screen. I don't know what's happening. It's not fair, Mama. It's not fair. 150. Mine says 39. Oh, yours says 39. How many of you guys show watching? I show 159 watching right now. Let me refresh the screen. It could not be that. 161. You should be able to see it on your screen what I'm seeing. What's going on? It's live. We are going on. 161. Mine says 17. Really? Wait a minute. Are you in Christy Joy? Are you in another? Okay, that's interesting. Most of the people are saying in the 160s. 113, 107. 82 on your screen. For you? No, for you. It'll help you out a lot. Okay, I guess I'm live again. I don't understand it. Yeah, you can heat your coffee up, babe. Anybody want some coffee? Trisha's going to heat some coffee up.
It's gonna be loud. You're gonna be like, I can hear you.
That's okay. Go ahead. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines at all times. Keep your feet in. Enjoy the ride. 152 watching. I say 95 now. They're just slaughtering my live streams, guys. It's being slaughtered. Summarily slaughtered. I don't get it. It's alive! Cream and sugar, babe. 6 a.m. here. I need coffee. Okay, we're making coffee for all you guys. Warm up the Mr. Coffee. It's going to be going all night.
My coffee's strong.
She makes the best coffee, guys. It is so thick, it will literally grow hair on your fingertips. Seriously, look at that. She's the best. Let me give a shout out to Trish. She is one incredible woman. She's beautiful not only in face and body, but also in mind.
Aww.
She's the most beautifulest creature I've ever seen in my entire life.
Aww.
So empathetic and compassionate. She's a creature.
I'm empathetic.
You're an empathetic creature.
Aww.
All right. You're back. I wanted to show you something, but I can't bring up my social blade because I'm not on the right computer and I can't remember. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can do it. Let's see. I need to look that up. This Caparis Cave false arrest thing. Now my curiosity's peaked since somebody said something about that. Let me bring up Social Blade. I want to show you guys something. What's going on with my other channel? All right, look at this. What? Oh, yeah, here it is. What? There's another high impact. Oh, that's Twitter. I didn't know you could get Twitter on Social Blade. Okay, check this out, guys. Am I live? Let me see. Got nothing, Brian? Got nothing? Thumbs up. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I'm live because you guys are the comments are rolling in. Did you get what I was saying, Adele, about that not voting and taking a principled stand? You know, things like that don't happen overnight. I mean, to turn this ship around, we're going to need more than 40 acres. But you got to start. Refresh. He's back. You're live. Okay. Check out Social Blade here. Okay, so it's got all my stats on here. And almost every day in the last 2 weeks, literally for the last 2 months, but it only gives you 2 weeks on the screen right here, I've lost subscribers almost every single day. And for a 500,000 subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers, guys. Look at the anemic view count. 13,000, 23,000, 12,000. I should be getting at least 150 to 200,000 views a day. And I've been completely ratcheted and valved down. And all this nonsense about how much money you make a day, this channel is completely demonetized. I make no ad revenue on this. They will not remonetize my channel and will not say why I am demonetized. And it's been like that for, let's see, my channel went down. They literally took it down on May 2nd of 2017. It was down for 7.5, almost 8 months. It came up for absolutely no reason at all. I contacted trusted flaggers. I tried to get a hold of YouTube content creator people. Nobody would give me any straight answer about it. Came up all of a sudden, stayed monetized for maybe a month, and then completely got demonetized. I got 2 strikes for no freaking reason for that Las Vegas thing. It was messed up. So messed up. So I upload the majority of my videos here on the vlog channel because I have a greater audience, believe it or not, on a 170,000 subscriber channel than I do on a 570,000 subscriber channel. Go figure. And a lot of you guys, and tell me if this is true for you guys. A lot of you guys who've subscribed to me, and God, am I dead again? A lot of you guys who've subscribed to me and hit the bell notification icon. A lot of people, and I can't even tell you how many, more than 200 people. Way more than 200, hundreds of people have told me, hey, I had to resubscribe to you again. This is like the 3rd time I had to resubscribe to you. Or people say, I'm subscribed to you, but I don't get your notifications. And when I looked in, they de-notified, you know, they de-hit, whatever you, unclick the bell notification icon. Has that ever happened to you guys? You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to get with some of you Cop Watch guys, like San Joaquin Valley Transparency, the One News Now. One News Now is just right down the street from me. I think you're in Tulsa or Oklahoma City, right? We should get together and do some live streams where we do Second Amendment and Fourth Amendment audits. That'd be cool. Yes, once. Yeah, see, about 2 months ago. Yeah. And it's not just my channel, guys. I'm not just saying, oh, look at Brian. He's the only one that YouTube picks on. This happens to everybody. And that is so disingenuous. It's like if you lived back in the 1980s or the 1980s or 90s, and you got a subscription to, I don't know, the New York Slimes or the Washington Compost, one of those two. It doesn't matter. If you got a subscription to one of them, and the mailman was dropping it off for a month, no problem, no problem, putting it in your mailbox. And then all of a sudden he looks at it and he goes, you know what? I know Brian subscribed to the Washington Compost, and just throws it in the back seat and just drives on, goes to the next mailbox. He goes, you know what? I'm taking this guy's subscription away. That's exactly what it's like. Content creators earn the subscriber and YouTube takes it away. And don't call it an algorithmic glitch. Who would create a glitch like that? That's just completely dishonest. It's like having a business. Maybe you have an ice cream shop or something, and you don't know it, but 3 blocks away, there's a whole bunch of people with signs going, don't eat Brian's ice cream. It's poison. My Aunt Ethel died last week by eating chocolate dairy dip or whatever. Whatever, babe. Rocky Road put Aunt Ethel on a serious rocky road, and we had to go to her funeral last week. Don't eat Brian's ice cream. And then you're sitting there in your store wondering, babe, why is nobody coming in and buying our ice cream? I mean, just all of a sudden, the business just stopped. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what it's like. Building a channel is no different than building a business. You create a relationship with your clientele, your audience, or whatever. And it takes a lot of freaking hard work and a lot of time and a lot of dedication, and a lot of time away from your family, sacrifice and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to play the world's smallest violin, but that's just what content creators go through. Hats off to these content creators that have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 million views or subscribers. But it takes a long time to get there, especially the content creators who put out worthwhile content. You know, that stuff you never see on the top trending page. Jack in the Box. All right. The only thing I get is wrenched recommendations. Whoa, bud. Want to at least take me to dinner before we call this a relationship? That's funny. Dude, what's up with the 4 uploads? I was stuck in the wrong place. Yeah. A lot of people in the room may not be aware of what's going on, but they're stopping my streams. Just cold. Just boom. They're done. And they close my streams. That's not my doing. So look at all these streams. Let me go to my videos. Is it more than 6 now? So here's my last official video that I uploaded. Here's my first stream of the night. They shut this down, went to this, shut that down, went to that. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. Now we're currently on the 7th stream of the night, and it's not me, guys. Sorry. It's not me. This is very